I was born in McDowell County in Marion, North Carolina, just down the mountain. I wanted to always join the Air Force, but then I got pregnant with my son when I was 16. Went to prison when I was in my 20s. So, like, it just, it keeps you from doing a lot of things. Like, in the town that I'm from, once you mess up, it's like they never forgive you, for your wrongs. Then I became homeless probably about 8 years ago when the guy I was staying with scrapped my vehicle, and I was literally walking everywhere, like country miles. So I called my brother to come and get me from the dope house I was at. And my brother's always been very understanding because my brother that was 2 years older than me, he passed away in Florida from opiate addictions. A friend of mine back home gave me the harmonica. And this is one of the things I've been able to hold on to. So it's kind of sentimental to me to be able to have this harmonica. So this is Santa Claus mold for, making Santa Claus cakes. And so I'm going to try making one of these and decorating the cakes. I used to do, I wish there was a finished product. Then I got housed in Pisgah View Apartments, which is, I was grateful for the roof over my head, but it's not the best environment for, for everyone. Not because I'm a recovering addict, like I didn't have a problem with that part. Like, because I feel if you're strong enough, no matter where you're at, then you'll be okay, But the main thing for me was because I registered myself through Homeward Bound Women to Women, which is because I've been physically and mentally abused. And I don't really feel like that was a safe environment for me to be. I think about not only me living there, as a single female, but children that live in that environment. Like I said, I'm grateful for it. But, I was there like 2 weeks when I moved in, and someone got killed right behind my apartment. Like, there are people getting killed out there all the time. I like R&B, jazz. Jazz is my favorite. Country, gospel. I thought a little record player you just could carry around, like, when I was little. They had those on, and I had all these little records when I was a little girl, and I thought I was hot stuff, girl. I carried my little record player with me. I thought I was something like my sister. She loved Barbie dolls. I was always a tomboy. I had BB guns, eating mud pies, racing dirt bikes. I was never a girly girl, ever. A lot of people on the streets, they consider me their street mom, because they say I'm easy to talk to. Like, I've been in their shoes, and recently when they tore down the camp next to Haywood Church, it shouldn't be like bad things that people see in folks that's homeless, because I was homeless, and if you've never walked in those shoes, I felt like I walked 10,000 miles in those shoes, and it's very lonely. The folks don't have the support they need. Sometimes they feel like they have to stay awake at night to protect themselves. People actually felt the safest I've heard on the streets that they did camping next to Haywood Church than they camped anywhere else. They felt safe there. I just do stuff like that sometimes, and like when I cook a lot of times, I'll take stuff and put it in Ziploc bags and take it downtown and give it out to people that's on the streets. Because I've been there before. I know how it is to go around and not really have no way to be able to cook your food or, get access to food. And the mission, they feed you. I'm grateful for that, but they don't really give enough, for guys and people that's, like 4 o'clock's usually about the last time you can get fed till the next day, And some folks don't always have access to get things, even though they have EBT, it takes a lot of your EBT when you go to the convenience stores, So I like to be able to prepare meals, and like it's just however I feel led, and and then I'll take it downtown and give it out most of the time. So lots of times I've done that. So they're like, oh, thanks. So usually that's what everyone come to me for, because I always carried a lunchbox everywhere I went. They're like, you got any food today? You got any extra food? You got any snacks? Because we were rooms in the inn, we ate supper. We had such a good supper. I'd always give my lunch away, So I just, I know how it feels to be hungry. Like, it's not a good feeling. I'm just very grateful to be where I'm at. I love it here. It's so peaceful and quiet. So to actually be where I'm at today, from, beginning in housing and, and to where I'm today, it's amazing. So it's just a great feeling, it's like I said too, that someone will actually say, hey, we believe in her enough to give her a chance to stay in my home, that she's going to take care of my place, and we don't have a problem with her, and you know, things like that. So, because my records kept me from a lot of things that really shouldn't, I don't feel like, but, you know, once you do your time, and that's been 20 years ago, like, you know, for crying out loud. Hopefully one day I'll either be a counselor or I'll be working at Haywood Church or somewhere so I can help other folks as well.